Okay, so let's talk about India. After Colombo and Sri Lanka, we flew up to a place called Trivandrum. The actual full name, which I'm gonna put right here, it's like Trivandrum, but I guess they've realized that that's way too difficult for anybody to pronounce. So it's Trivandrum. So we stayed at this great hostel that was out in the jungle, and the owners of the hostel actually ran these yoga courses. I'd never actually done yoga before. I definitely know that for some aspects of my life, doing some yoga would probably be strongly beneficial. So I was keen to go and try it.
The air, the lower part of the core and lock.
Oh, blood in my face. Oh, redheaded.
1, 2, 3.
If you want to get pregnant, then you do this yoga stance.
Up higher, higher.
No, I can't. It's incredibly difficult. And I have to practice that one by myself. They had a tour that you can do called the backwater tour, and what the backwaters are essentially are just these water systems behind the population where they do their fishing and they use it as transportation.
We're in Sharanga and we're peeling coconuts. So they actually use this part of inside the coconut shell to use for string in the boats that we're in. So I'm just here with my homie. Last one. So it's actually pretty easy to do. Just gonna pull it off like this. Don't be afraid to get dirty. It's easy. Nailed it. She's in charge, she's my manager.
Right next to Varkala is a place called Alipi, which took us maybe 3 or 4 hours to travel to. And in Alipi, they have proper backwaters. So if you want to do this kind of a tour, and just go and do it in Alipi, because it was super, super cool in Alipi.
Going on a boat.
You did get to immerse yourself in the population pretty heavily though. Our guide took us to the heart of this community where we went and we sat down at the local pub, which wasn't advertised as a pub, didn't have any real little sign saying pub or anything like that. It was almost kind of a bit of a shack where they produced something called palm beer, which was a type of alcohol that was produced from the palm trees.
Ready? Cheers, guys. Oh my god. Okay.
Drinking. I am promised.
It's like a bad medicine.
I think I was maybe the only one who didn't mind the taste so much. Everybody else seemed to be regurgitating over it a bit.
Not bad. It's pretty good.
We have stopped at a little local's, home to eat. Might be a restaurant, but it's questionable.
So, I'm eating only with my right hand because in the Indian belief, the left hand is for the toilet purpose.
There's not a donut.
They have these really cheap trains. By no means are they nice, but they're definitely an affordable way to get across this massive, massive country. They kind of remind me of prison cells, but you know what? They're actually not that bad. The people in there are really enjoyable.
I'll do it to my homie. Yeah.
And I actually got some pretty good sleeps on there.
So one of the highlights of India is definitely Goa. People travel to India and they migrate right to Goa because it's a beach town, lots of parties and great nightlife.
Unfortunately, we missed the party. We were 3 weeks late from peak season and now entering rainy season, so actually the city was pretty abandoned.
We still managed to have a good time. We found this great pub that catered to karaoke about twice a week, and so we went and just ripped it up with all the locals and sang Indian tunes.
She don't lie, she don't lie, she don't lie.
One.